play our game. And you can play it. Yes, you can. You can play it live and make money on the phone. If you pick up that phone and call 1-877-PARANOIA, you can play live on the internet, paranoia.excite.com, and you can play live via satellite. And when you do that, you all have one thing in common. You'll be after our in-studio player trying to make him paranoid as he tries to make as much as $1.5 million. And let's meet him right now with Steve Caviades from Portland, Oregon. Steve, it's good to see you.
Thank you,
How
Peter.
are you?
I'm doing great.
I got to tell the folks out there, I have seen Steve before, and you probably have too. You are the actual first satellite winner that's actually come on and played the show. Like, you won Friday night, right?
$4,000.
$4,000, and here you are.
I know, it's great.
Awesome. That's how this show works. We bring you right on. Did you have a good trip?
It was wonderful.
That's
Everything's
great.
been great.
What do you do in Portland, Steve?
I'm self-employed sales consultant for a cash flow management company.
Speaking of cash flow, there's $10,000 in front of you. Pretty good cash flow, huh?
Yeah.
I guess so. It's real currency. We're talking about 10 stacks, $1,000 each. What you know is you want to hold on to as much of that as possible while you're trying to eliminate 3 players, just like you were up on the satellite Friday night, all right? Let me tell you about the 3 satellite players. What's going on right now is the internet, they're voting. They're voting on selecting 3 challengers out of a pool of players to come up against you and try to take away that money and make it impossible for you to go after big bucks, just like you did again Friday night. You want to meet them right now?
Sure.
All right, let's go meet them up close and personal. The folks in the satellite from all over the country. We start off with Mike in Illinois. Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Great, Peter. How you doing?
I am fine. I see some people behind you. Where are you, Mike?
Oh, I'm on the southwest side of Chicago, Illinois, my man.
Yeah, I guess so. You got the whole neighborhood in there.
Yeah.
That's good to have you with us, Mike. What do you do? What do you do, Mike?
I got my wife Cindy here, my son Michael, my daughter Lindsay,
right.
My mom, my family, and friends, and we're ready to rock and roll.
All right, Mike. Just tell me what you do. Can you tell me what you do?
I can't hear you.
Can you tell me what you do?
I'm sorry. I'm a Chicago firefighter.
All right, we better get going here because you never know. You may have to go out on a call, right?
You got that right.
Hang
Peter.
on, Mike. Good luck to you. Let's go meet Letitia, way down south in Louisiana. Hi, Letitia. How are you?
Hi, Peter. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. And where are you?
I'm in Baton Rouge at Louisiana State University, right outside the quad.
On the quad. Wow, that's really pretty behind you. See the dog there, and you got a whole bunch of people back there?
Right.
Oh, boy, look at all those.
This is my family and my friends and my dog and just about everybody.
Can I get 3 of those shirts? Oh, my, oh, my. Those guys, you guys are awesome. Let's hear it for the LSU guys. All right, Letitia. Hang on. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, let's meet our 3rd player, and he happens to be Robert. He's in California. Robert, how you doing?
Hi, Peter. How are you?
I am fine. Robert, what do you do?
I'm a student at San Diego City College and a part-time promotions assistant.
All right. Well, we got a game to play. You want to play it?
Let's go.
All right. We're going to rock. Here we go. Those are your 3 competitors. Let me tell you about the game. I'm going to ask you up to 10 questions. You have to answer each one. If you answer correctly, you have no problem whatsoever. If you answer incorrectly, you have to give up $1,000 out of that stash. And you must challenge at least one of those folks up there on the satellite after each question. If they're right, cost you another $1,000. If they're wrong, however, they get a strike. 2 strikes are out. Eliminate all 3 players without going broke. You win the game.
All right.
Okay? Let me give you a couple pieces of strategy here. One is called the ye old swap-out card. Let's do the right one. Swap-out card, $1,000. Give me this back with $1,000, and you can swap out any one of those players for any other player selected by the internet out of the pool. Okay? Knockout card. Give me this back in $3,000, and you can knock out any player up there and play with whoever's left. Okay?
Great.
Those are your options. Okay, if you are ready, I'm going to go to the folks on the phone and the folks on the internet. You know how to do that. 1-800-187-PARANOIA. It's toll free. And paranoia.excite.com for the folks on the internet. Play our game, win money, and affect the outcome. You folks on the satellite, you all ready?
Ready to go.
All right, phone, internet. And here we go with our first question for Steve. What is President Clinton's middle name? A. Franklin, B. Jefferson, C. Washington, D. Lincoln. What is President Clinton's middle name? A. Franklin, B. Jefferson, C. Washington, or D. Lincoln? I go up on the satellite. I see everyone's locked in. As you know, we have producers in each one of those locations, so when they're locked in, they stay locked in. I come back to you, Steve. What is your answer?
He's William Jefferson Clinton, so it'd be B. Jefferson.
B. Jefferson is absolutely right.
Yes.
Start off well. Now you have to go up there And frightened satellite folks, and what you're looking for is someone that wasn't as smart as you were Friday night. Who do you think is least likely to know that answer?
I don't know. They all look pretty smart. I'll try Letitia.
Letitia, he's going after you. He doesn't think you know President Clinton's middle name. What do you say to that?
I say I know President Clinton's middle name is V. Jefferson.
Yeah, you do, and it's $1,000 for you, and you get to keep it. All right, $1,000. That's courtesy of Steve. I know you hate to give it up, Steve, but that's only your first 1,000. You're down to 9,000. You can still go after Mike or Robert, or we can move on.
Nah, let's move on.
Okay, we're going to move on to our next question. Folks on the internet and on the phone and my satellite people, Steve, here's the question. The dancers on the hit television series In Living Color were called the A Valley Girls, B Fly Girls, C Living Dolls, or D Live Wires. The dancers on the hit television series In Living Color were called the A Valley Girls, B Fly Girls, C Living Dolls, D Live Wires. Satellite locked in. Mike, I need to see your card up there if you'd be so kind. Everybody's locked in? Steve.
Used to watch this show. It's the B, the Fly Girl.
B, the Fly Girls is right. You're doing great one-on-one. All right. This is where you have a little difficulty so far. Who do you want to go after there?
Let's try Mike.
Okay, he's going to go after you, Mike, and see if you don't know about Living Color and what the dancers were called.
Well, Peter, I know there's no whammies on this game show, and I'm going with B with the right answer.
Fly Girls, you're right. And you got $1,000, Mike. Goes into the fireman's fund. $1,000 courtesy of Steve. Yeah, well, they're taking money out of your account, Steve. You're down to $8,000. You can still go after Letitia or Robert, or we can move on.
Let's move on.
You know something? I got to find out what about Letitia. Letitia, what do you say to that question?
I said B. Fly Girl.
Fly Girls would have been right. How about you, Robert?
B, Fly Girls.
They all would have gotten it. You were right to avoid them. Let's go over on the internet and the phone and select some folks out of there and see how they did with this particular question, just for the fun of it. Well, we had only 2 people on the internet that got it right, Jeffrey in Iowa and Greg in Tennessee. How about the phone? What did we do there with this question? We got Virginia, Darlene, and Deborah. 3 got it right there. Nice going. Interesting question. It was kind of a 50-50 in some cases that way. All right, let's go back to the game at hand. We've got you with the third question. Steve, you have $8,000 left and no strikes up there. So let's go to the question. Folks on the internet, phone, satellite, here we go. Before it was stormed at the start of the French Revolution, what purpose did the Bastille serve? A, government offices, B, prison, C, hospital, or D, school? Before it was stormed at the start of the French Revolution, what purpose did the Bastille serve? A, government offices, B, prison, C, hospital, D, school. All right, your history classes hopefully will come in handy. Locked in? Steve.
The Bastille was a prison.
It was a prison indeed, and that is correct. All right. You're trying to stay away from the French historian up there. Who are you going to go after?
Well, we haven't tried Robert yet, so let me try Robert.
I know Robert's been sitting there so dutifully. Robert, you know about the French Revolution, the Bastille? What was it?
It was a prison, Peter.
Yeah, well, you're not in prison because you made $1,000 for that one.
All right.
Nice going. Another 1,000. Boy, you're so philanthropic. I know, Steve. It's wonderful. You can still go after Mike and Letitia in looking for your first strike.
You know, I'm gonna just go on to the next question.
Go on to the
try
next
one
question.
more.
Well, I'm gonna let you take a break, okay? So before we go to break, let's take a look. We've got Mike with $1,000 and no strikes. Letitia has no strikes and $1,000. Robert has no strikes and $1,000. And so, you know, let's take a look and see what's happened to the interactive jackpot. Because as you know, it started off at $5,000, and as people answer the question right on the phone and the internet diminishes. $4,150, that's what's left in that interactive jackpot. Remember, the more that's in that at the end, the more you get to go after in the bonus round. So think about that and your strategy. We're going to come back with more Paranoia live right after these words. Hi, everybody. We're back with Paranoia here on the Fox Family Channel. What a great game. And you can get in this game if you pick up that phone and call 1-877-PARANOIA and play our game. And if you're on the computer, jump on and log on to the internet. And that you do that by paranoia.excite.com. And you can play as well and have a heck of a good time. Because I know, Steve, you're having a good time.
I'm having a great time.
He's saying to me during races, well, wow, I won Friday and then they just flew me up here. Boom, I thought it'd be a couple of months. We don't mess around.
No,
you're
you
here.
don't.
All right, let's see how you're doing. Up on the satellite, we have Mike with $1,000, no strikes. Letitia, 1,000, no strikes. Robert, 1,000, no strikes. Well, you're an equal opportunity employer, which is very nice, but you want to get some strikes on those folks.
I sure do.
So let's go to the next question. Internet and phone people are ready, and the satellite, Here we go, Steve. Both John Adams and Thomas Jefferson died hours apart on what day in 1826? A, Christmas, B, Thanksgiving, C, New Year's Day, or D, 4th of July? Both John Adams and Thomas Jefferson died hours apart on what day in 1826? A, Christmas, B, Thanksgiving, C, New Year's Day, or D, 4th of July? Okay, break up your history books. You're locked in up there. Okay, Robert is. Thank you very much. Steve.
Very patriotic for two ex-presidents. It was the 4th of July.
You are right. It is the 4th of July. Excellent. All right. I don't want to get you too paranoid, but you don't have any strikes in those folks up there.
These guys are tough.
So you got to find the one that's not the patriot.
I'm going to go back to Mike.
Going to go back to Mike, the fireman in Chicago. Mike, he's looking for a strike on you. What about the day that Jefferson and Adams died?
Well, he got me on this one. I wasn't sure, and I went with Christmas.
Well, okay, you got your first strike. That's all right, Mike. You're still into the game here. That's what you want to do.
Okay.
A strike. Now, do you think this is a difficult one? You can go after Letitia and or Robert.
Let me, you know what?
You have a knockout card. 3,000 gets rid of somebody, or a swap out. 1,000 you can swap someone out.
Anyone who knows if I steal is probably going to know this one. Peter, I'd like to swap out Robert if I could.
Okay, Robert. You give me $1,000. I appreciate the card, but yeah, the 1,000, right? Lovely to get a card. Okay, Robert, you know, you're a great guy, but he's gonna swap you out, so you're gonna leave us, but you're leaving us with $1,000. Not bad, sitting in your living room making $1,000.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, well, I hope you had a good time.
Thanks for having me.
Take care. All right. Let's say goodbye to Robert. All right, now what we have to do is those same folks on the internet, they have to conspire as we speak and get back into voting and select one more player out of the pool to go up against you and try to attack you. You may get someone who's a college professor, or you may get someone that knows nothing. You just don't know what you've traded out. So they're voting as we speak right now, and we're going to go find out who that person is momentarily. And the voting is just about done. It is. Let's go meet that person right now. Let's see who it is. Up there on the satellite, coming at us live and in color, it's Lenny in Ohio. Hiya, Lenny.
Hi, how you doing, Peter?
Good. Lenny, what do you do there?
I'm a writer, a copywriter, and also an illustrator. And I have something to show you here, Peter.
Right.
It's a cartoon I drew. I stayed up all night doing this.
Now, that gives you an idea of what I look like before Jody puts my makeup on before this show. That's just great. Well, that's great. Thank you, Lenny.
Thanks.
I appreciate that. And I wish you the best of luck. You're
Thanks.
in here.
I got my family here, too, as well.
Okay, we'll say hello to those folks. There we are. We're going to pan out there.
This is Nora and my John Paul and Patrick.
Wonderful. Well, that's great. Now, you have no strikes and no dollars, but you're in the middle of a game here, so hang on. We're going to play, okay?
All right.
All right. We're moving on now, right? You don't want to take on... You swapped out, but you don't want to take on anybody else.
Now
so we're going to go to our next question. We're going to move on. Very good. Question number 5. And folks on the internet and the phone and the satellite people, including Lenny, here's the question. What did famous Amos do for a living before he started baking cookies? A, basketball player, B, teacher, C, theatrical agent, or D, opera singer? What did famous Amos do for a living before he started baking cookies? A, basketball player, B, teacher, C, theatrical agent, or D, opera singer? All right, everybody remembers the taste of those cookies, and you're locked in on the wall. Satellites at home. I go to you, Steve.
I do not know the answer to this question. I'm going to say that he was a teacher.
You say he was a teacher, B. No, the correct answer is C, theatrical agent. That cost you $1,000. You are now down to $5,000. That's still half of the stash. You have it, but you know you must take on one of these folks up here. The only one in trouble right now is Mike. What do you think he knows about famous Amos?
I'm not sure. I'm going to go to Letitia on this one.
All right, we're going to go to Letitia. Letitia's looking for his first strike on you. Do you know what famous Amos did?
I did not know it's famous Amos
Okay,
did.
you said teacher as well. There's your first strike. All right. She saw a battle here.
Yeah.
Not bad, Letitia, sitting at your university and somebody sends you $1,000, huh?
That's true.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right. You want to keep going?
I think this is a tough question. Let's ask Mike.
All right, let's go up to Mike. He thinks he can get rid of you on this one. Mike, if you're wrong, you're gone. If you're right, you have another $1,000. Famous Amos?
Well, the only famous Amos I know is the guy from baking the cookies. I guess it'd be, and I guess I'll see you guys
Teacher.
later.
All right, yeah, you will, but you got a second strike. But you're leaving us with $1,000.
Yeah,
and
thank you so much.
That'll help you put out some fires. Thank you, Mike. Take
Absolutely.
care.
Thank
Bye-bye. All right. You're in pretty good situation. You've knocked out, struck out one player. You got one in trouble and another one in the clear. You can still go after Lenny, or we can go to the next question, which would be question 6.
Let's go on to the next question.
Go on to the next question. You don't want to go after Lenny on this.
No.
Should we go after until we find out what Lenny did? Yeah, let's find out. Lenny, what would you have said?
Well, I knew that Famous Amos was a theatrical agent.
Wow. You dodged the bullet. Well done. I think that was a tough one. Let's go to see selected folks on the internet and the phone, and let's just see how they did with that question, because I think it was a tough one. Let's see if I'm right. Wow, look at that. Internet, no one got that right. Let's jump over on the phone and see if anybody got it. Wow. Nobody, at least of the 5 we selected. So that's, it is a tough question. All right, so Mike shouldn't feel too badly. All right, we're going to go to question 6. And folks on the internet and the phone and my last 2 satellite players, here we go. All for one and one for all was the motto of Athos, Porthos, and which third musketeer? A. Dumas, B. D'Artagnan, C. Aramis, or D. Gaspard? All for one and one for all was the motto of Athos, Porthos, and which third musketeer? A. Dumas, B. D'Artagnan, C. Aramis, or D. Gaspard? Okay, you remember about your sword days, and you guys are locked in. Steve.
It must have smelled really good, because I think it's Aramis.
Aramis, very good, and you did a joke in there too, and you're right. Getting confident. Okay. Letitia or Lenny, who do you want to go after?
I'm going to just try to take out Letitia.
Letitia, he's trying to take you out here, and if he's wrong, you're gone. If you're right, you get another $1,000. What about that musketeer?
He made a good choice. I picked A.
Dumas.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Letitia. Second strike, but you're leaving us and all your friends at LSU with $1,000. Thank you for playing our game. Take care. Bye-bye. All that's left? Yeah. We're down to Lenny. 5,000, Lenny. Question 7, or you can go after him.
Peter, I'm not going to fool around. I want to knock him out.
You're going to knock Lenny out. All right, give me this back. Give me $3,000. 1, 2, $3,000. Okay. Lenny, you know something? No one goes away empty-handed here, even though he knocked you out. You're going to have $500, so I appreciate your playing. We'll put you back in the pool so you can get selected again. And thanks for being with us, okay?
Great.
Take care, Lenny.
Fun.
All right, say goodbye to your family. Nice going, Steve. You did it. Nice going. And you managed to keep $2,000. And I'm going to tell you about some good news when we come back, but you savor that $2,000 victory. It was hard-earned. We'll be back with more Paranoia live after these words. Yay, this is Fox Family Channel, and you are watching Paranoia live. And when I say live, I've been saying that, Steve, by the way, you came to us by your win Friday night. It was actually last night.
It was last night, yes.
I mean, things happen so quickly, I couldn't believe it. So that's live television, folks. So that's called, in television parlance, a screw-up. But we're back, and you won the game. You did a great job.
I know.
$2,000. Want more good news?
Please.
Please, absolutely. Well, you know, I talk about the interactive jackpot. Folks on the phone, on the internet, all through the game, we're winning by answering questions correctly. They deplete that jackpot, but you are going to be the beneficiary of what's left. So we'll now take a look at the interactive jackpot. What do we got in there, if you please? $3,900. Added to your $2,000, even I can figure that out, $5,900. Now, that's a tidy sum. But where it really comes into play is in the bonus game, and that's what we're going to, because in that bonus game, I'm going to show you a board upon which there are 10 categories, 9 of which are worth 10 times what you have. So in your case, it would be $59,000. One of those categories worth 100 times what you have, $590,000. Not too shabby?
Not at all.
Yes. Well, let us peruse those categories as we speak, and there they are from the wall. If you open them up, we'll take a look at what we've got this time. Sci-fi, monarchs, singers, bestsellers, space travelers, children's literature, British theater, state capitals, basketball, and Academy Awards. You want to select one of those, Steve, the one that's most familiar to you, that you know the most about, but you're also looking for the one that's got $590,000 behind it. What do you think?
Let's do state capitals, Peter.
State capitals didn't take you long. No. Are you a whiz in geography?
I love geography, yes.
And have you visited a lot of these state capitals?
By watching maps.
Oh. So now we're going to see just how good of a map maker you are and how much you remember. All right, the question now, is state capitals worth $59,000 or $590,000? Shall we take a look?
Please.
This could be your lucky day. State capitals, show it to me. $59,000, lucky either way. Whoa, You know what we've done as well? Just to make you more paranoid, if you weren't paranoid enough, we've got your heart on a monitor, and whoa, look at that puppy go. All right, to see how you handle all this pressure, I'm going to ask you one question. You're going to give me the answer, and you're going to walk away with $59,000. Steve, best of luck. Here is your question. Which state capital has the highest elevation? You have 15 seconds to think about it. Which state capital has the highest elevation? For $59,000, Steve, what is the answer?
Peter, I'm originally from New Mexico. It's the state capital of New Mexico, Santa Fe.
You say Santa Fe, New Mexico?
Yes, I do.
You're absolutely correct. $59,000. Whoa! Well done. We thought we was tricky. Not only know the capital, but what was the highest elevation? Unreal. What are you going to do with $59,000?
You know what? I'm finally going to take my wife on that honeymoon we never had.
Wow, is she out here?
Yeah, she's in the
Yeah,
audience.
she's going, yeah! Steve rocks! $59,000. I guess she gets to go anywhere she wants to go,
Pretty
right?
much, yep.
Well, you have the best trip of your lives. It's been great having you here. You came all the way from satellite winner to winner right here in the studio. You were a treat, and I congratulate you.
Thank you so
All
much,
right,
Peter.
let's hear it for Steve and his $59,000. Bye-bye. All right, take care, Steve. Congrats. Whoa, that's the way we like to play them. That was fun. We're going to have some fun, too. We're going to go out there and grab someone off the internet and see if they can win an E-Machines computer with the Intel Pentium 3 processor, as well as an Intel PC camera. Let's see who we grabbed out there in cyberspace. Who do we got? Okay, back down in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, we have Deborah, and she's sitting by her keyboard. Deborah, how are you? Oh, yeah, you are indeed, but what's more important is you're going to play our game. Are you ready to play our game? You got it. I'm going to bring it on. You're going to walk away with that E-Machines computer. Well, I want to get rid of it, okay? Good luck. Here's your question, Deborah. At 2,448 miles, the old Route 66 begins on the shores of Lake Michigan and ends at the pier in A, Santa Monica, B, San Diego, C, San Francisco, or D, Monterey. Deborah, take a few seconds and think about it, and then give me your answer. You say it's A, Santa Monica. The correct answer is A, Santa Monica. You got that E-Machine computer and the Intel camera. Congratulations. All right. That's another one. Now let's go to the phone, see if we can give away another E-Machine. Let's grab someone off the phone line and see how we do with them. Who do we have here? We're reaching out there, and, well, we're going to Dover, Delaware, and have a chat with Jesse. Hiya, Jesse. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am fine. You've been watching our show?
Oh, I love it.
And you've been answering the questions correctly?
Yeah, the last one was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
All right. I've never heard of that show. But in any event, you're gonna answer this question correctly and walk away with an E-Machine computer and an Intel Pentium 3 with the Intel Pentium 3 and the PC camera as well. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go, girl. How many one-eye jacks are in a standard English deck of playing cards?
2.
You say 2?
2.
The answer is 2. Absolutely 2. We have a mistake up there. It is 2. And you get that E-Machines computer and the Intel camera. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow. And you got to come out of your shell, Jesse. You got to come out and say what you feel, you know?
Okay.
You take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
All right. We're going to take a break and come back and play another round of Paranoia. But in the meantime, take a look at all these folks on the satellite up there who are ready to play our game, because 3 of them are going to be coming at you very shortly as we play another round of Paranoia. Bye-bye.
Fox Family Channel programming is brought to you in part by Priority Mail from the U.S. Postal Service.
$20 saved buying cowboy boots online. $25 overpaid on international shipping. If you're not offering your customers global priority mail from the U.S. Postal Service, they're paying too much. So offer it and keep them coming back. What's your global priority?
Fly like an eagle.
Anthony, make your mother proud. Don't take the last piece. Mud, let someone else have it. You weren't raised by wolves. Animal!
Ah, the power of cheese.
This week, I gave myself a pedicure, bought a new lip liner, and used Nice and Easy. Trust me, no one noticed the lip liner. It's the hair. This amazing color. Nice and Easy works with your own tones and highlights. Lights and darks all blend together, so the color's never flat. Just shiny, natural, beautiful. You want the color you should have been born with? Use your head.
Nice and Easy from Clairol, the true color of you.
Hey, Mom, look, it's Pat Betty!
Any ideas for dinner?
Reynolds oven bags make delicious home-cooked meals.
Follow me. Come on in. Yeah.
Just place meat, vegetables, and seasonings in the bag, then pop it in the oven. The bag seals in the juices, and in no time at all, you've got a delicious meal.
This is super.
And cleanups to snap.
Reynolds oven bags make good food better.
What's for dinner tomorrow night, Betty?
May cause drowsiness. Avoid sunlight before bed. Take with food.
Welcome to the home of the co-op of growers who make Florida's natural premium orange juice. They own the land, the trees, and the company. So they know the secret to making great juice is to do nothing. Nothing to compromise the orange's natural sweetness. Nothing to rush the ripening process. And while this may not make for much excitement around town,
Not yet.
it does make for one great tasting orange juice. Florida's natural. Taste the difference.
Incredible.
1.1 million CDs sold in one day.
Innovative.
Worldwide tour, instant sellout.
In sync. In concert. Behind the scenes. Only Fox Family can get you this close. In sync in concert. Tonight at 8, 7 Central on Fox Family.
Yay, we're out here at Paranoia Live on Fox Family Channel. And get in the game right now. Pick up that phone and call 187-PARANOIA and play the game. And log on to paranoia.excite.com if you have a computer and play that way. You can win some big bucks. And we got new satellite people coming at us soon. And I'll tell you something. All you people have one thing in common. You're trying to make our in-studio contestant just a little bit paranoid as she tries to go after as much as $1.5 million. And let's say hello to her right now. She is Donna States from La Cañada, California. Hiya, Donna. How you doing?
Fantastic, Peter.
Nice ride?
Yeah,
Did you watch that first game?
I did.
$59,000. He used a swap-out card and a knockout card. He did every kind of strategy. Are you ready to rock and roll?
I am.
Well,
I want to be Steve.
I want to be Steve. Well, you can win your own big, significant bucks. Now, what do you do, Donna?
I'm a flight attendant for a major airline.
Okay. Well, you'll be flying high if you win some big bucks, right?
I sure will.
All right. Let me tell you what's going on here as we speak. There's $10,000 sitting in front of you. That's cold, hard cash. I ain't kidding you. It's real money. 10 stacks of $1,000 each. And you want to do exactly that. Hold on as much as possible while you eliminate 3 players. And let me tell you about the 3 players. What's going on right now on that internet is they're voting. They're conspiring. And they're selecting 3 challengers out of a pool of players to go up against you and try to make you paranoid because they'll be after your money, trying to make sure you don't win any money, especially $1.5 million. You want to meet them right now? Okay, let's go up and meet and see who we have there coming to us via satellite. Start off with our first folk on satellite from Colorado. It's Leon. Hey, Leon, how you doing?
All right, Peter.
How are things? What do you do there in Thornton?
Actually, I work in Boulder for the Postal Service.
Oh, boy, this is a busy day, huh? Well, actually,
yeah.
tomorrow will be the busy day.
Well, tomorrow will be.
It'd probably be insane. Who's there with you?
I've got my wife, Debbie, my 2 friends.
Cool. Good to have you all with us. Looks like a lovely day. Hang on, Leon. We'll play our game, okay?
All right.
All right, our next player. Let's go way east to Massachusetts and say hi to Mike. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing great, Peter.
That is good. I see you have the show. There's some paranoia behind you there. What do you do there in Saugus?
I work for a major dairy manufacturing plant, and I'm also a soccer referee.
Oh, great. So are you a soccer referee for girls or boys?
I'm mostly doing youth leagues, and I have some of the kids here from some of the leagues that I'm doing.
Okay, I guess that's the internet behind you. That's our web?
Yeah, I've been playing, or practicing, basically, on the web page that comes up.
All right, we'll see how well you do, Mike. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, let's meet our third player. In Washington, D.C., it's Eric. Eric, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, Peter. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. And what do you do there in Washington, D.C.?
I'm a performing arts presenter with a major presenting organization.
Wow, that's great. Who's with you?
I have members of Washington Performing Arts Society's Men, Women, and Children of the Gospel Mass Choir, and we have a little something for you.
Great.
Hosanna, Hosanna, blessed is the King of Kings. You are worthy, worthy to be praised.
Whoa! Maestro. That was wonderful, Eric.
Thank you.
Well, I hope everything else goes as well for you. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, those are your challengers. Pretty awesome group, huh?
Oh, yeah?
Let me tell you how to play the game. I'm going to ask you up to 10 questions. You have to answer each one. If you answer correctly, everything's peachy. You have no problems. If you answer incorrectly, it costs you $1,000 out of that stash. And you must challenge at least one of those folks up there on the satellite after each question. If they're right, it costs you another $1,000. However, if they're wrong, they get a strike. 2 strikes are out. Eliminate all 3 players without going broke. You win the game. Cool? Now, let me show you these strategy cards that were employed by Steve in an earlier game. I'm going to give you the swap out. You give it back with $1,000. You can swap out one of those players for any other player on the internet out of the pool, okay?
Thank you.
And I'll give you a knockout card. You give me this back with $3,000, and you can knock out any one of those players, and you play with whoever's left. Fair enough?
Thank you.
Okay, we're ready to rock. We're ready to roll. Let's go on our folks on the internet and folks on the phone. You get yourselves ready. Phone 800-87-PARANOIA toll-free. And internet, paranoia.excite.com. And all my lovely satellite people, all ready up there?
Yes.
Okay, good enough. And here we go, Donna, first question. A vegan is a person who A, lives in Las Vegas, E, eats no animal products, C, drives a Volkswagen, D, studies the planet Venus. A vegan is a person who A, lives in Las Vegas, B, eats no animal products, C, drives a Volkswagen, D, studies the planet Venus. We go to the satellite people and locked in. Mike, I need your answer locked up there. Very good. And Eric, if you would, very good. They're all locked in. And give me your answer, Tim.
Okay, I used to be a vegan, so it's B, eats no animal product.
Eats no animal products. You're absolutely correct, Donna. And it's vegan. Is it? I said it wrong. It's vegan.
It's vegan or vegan. It's like tomato, tomato.
Okay, tomato, tomato. Well, you got it right. Now the question is, who up there doesn't look like a vegan?
You know, they are sneaky looking men up there, but I think, let's go with Leon.
Leon, she doesn't think you eat your veggies. What's the story? You know what a vegan is?
Sorry, I don't, Peter.
All right, that studies the planet Venus. First strike, you're still in the game. You hang on. I would have got it wrong, too. You can still go after Mike or Eric. Leanne, you can put yours down. It's okay. Mike or Eric, or we can move on.
I say let's move on.
You say let's move on. That's what we'll do. We'll go to question 2, and the internet and phone are ready, and my satellite people, here it is. Who's famous for his characters Garth and the Church Lady? A, Will Ferrell, B, Dana Carvey, C, Mike Myers, or D, Mark Russell? Who's famous for his characters Garth and the Church Lady? A, Will Ferrell, B, Dana Carvey, C, Mike Myers, or D, Mark Russell? And my comics on the wall are locked in the satellites at home. And I go to you, Donna.
The Church Lady is my all-time favorite character, and I think I went to high school with every Garth there is. So I'm going to pick B, Dana Carvey.
Dana Carvey's absolutely right. Pretty popular. Who up there looks least likely to know that answer?
I'm going to try Leon.
Leon's in trouble. Leon, you get a strike. You're out of here. If you're right, you get $1,000. Talk to me about Garth and the Church Lady.
Well, Pete, I know that's Dana Carvey.
Yeah, that's it. And you redeemed yourself. You got $1,000 in your coffers. Well done. $1,000 courtesy of you. Oh, how nice. She gave up the $1,000, and you can still attack Eric or Mike if you so choose.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Let's move on.
Well, let's find out, just for the heck of it. It doesn't cost you anything. Let's go find out. Mike, what about Garth and Church Lady?
I wish he asked me.
Oh, yeah, you would have got it right. And how about you, Eric?
isn't that special.
Oh, let's go to the internet and phone folks and see how well they did on this particular question. Let's take a look at how they did on this question. Well, only 2 out of 5, at least of those we selected on the internet, got it right. Jeffrey and everybody on the phone. Jeff, Levin, Donna, Sherry, and Don. Nice going. Everybody got that right. Okay, let's take a look how the interactive jackpot's doing. It's down to $4,550, and as you know, the more that's in that at the end of the game, the more you get to go after in the bonus round. Pretty cool? You want to think about that for a moment or two?
Sure.
I think you should, because we're going to take a break and come back and see how Donna does up against Leon, Mike, and Eric. Stay with us. We'll be back. Yay, live paranoia with a great game going on here. Let's get right to it, because it's an audacious, bodacious, wonderful game here. Let's take a look what's going up there in the satellites. Leon's in trouble. He's got a strike, but he's got 1,000. Mike's got nada. Eric's got nada. We're going to go to our next question, if you are ready, Donna, and it's going to come up right now. So folks on the phone, folks on the internet, get yourself ready. And satellite, here's question number 3. Howard Stern's 1995 best-selling book featuring him in drag is called A, Miss America, B, Private Parts, C, Queen of All Media, D, Drag Down Knockout. Howard Stern's 1995 best-selling book featuring him in drag is called A, Miss America, B, Private Parts, C, Queen of All Media, D, Drag Down Knockout. I go to the satellite people. They're all locked in. This is, I read this cover to cover at least 6 times. Okay, Donna, what's the answer?
I'm not sure why. No, I think the movie was called Private Parts, and I'm thinking that the book was called Miss America, so I'm going with A, Miss America.
Miss America. So softly you say that. And you're absolutely right.
Oh, great.
Okay. Leon's in big trouble. I don't want to make you paranoid, but you don't know who read what up there. Leon's in trouble. The other 2 are in the clear.
Oh, gosh. Okay, let's try with Leon.
Let's try Leon. Leon, she's going to try to knock you out. If you're wrong, you're gone. If you're right, you get another foul. How about Howard Stern?
I'm gone, Pete.
Ah, Private Parts. Okay. Leon, you got your second strike in your history, but let me ask you something. Sitting in your backyard making $1,000 for about 7.5 minutes work?
Can't beat it, Pete.
You can't beat it. Well, enjoy it. All right. Thank you, Leon. All right. You still got these 2 characters up there. Do you want to go after them? Remember, you want to keep $1,000 at least.
I do.
You have a knockout and a swap out.
I do. I would like to go ahead and try for Mike.
You're going to try for Mike. Okay, Mike. What do you say about Howard Stern?
Well, I was thinking of the movie myself, too. I picked B.
B, Private Parts, okay. That gives you your first strike, but you're still in the game. Okay, Donna, you got $9,000. You now got these, you got another guy in trouble. You still have Eric.
Oh, look at Eric. He has such a poker face.
I know. Absolutely.
For goodness sake.
Stone Man.
I think I better go along to the next question.
Eric basically intimidated you.
Really? He does.
Yeah, I understand. Well, let's go to our next question. Okay. Question number 4. Internet, phone, and satellite. What's left of a Mike and Eric. Here's your question. Which MVP quarterback appeared in the film There's Something About Mary? A, Brett Favre, B, Dan Marino, C, John Elway, or D, Joe Montana? Which MVP quarterback appeared in the film There's Something About Mary? A, Brett Favre, B, Dan Marino, C, John Elway, or D, Joe Montana? I go up to my men on the wall, the satellite folks at home. Wow. This is not traditionally what I would call a question that would be great for you, but can you come up with the answer?
Yeah, I can. It's Brett, and I can't pronounce his last name, but it's Brett.
You don't have to. Brett is just fine. That's right. A is absolutely correct.
Okay.
Wow. I'm going to get letters because I wasn't being sexist. I just didn't think. I know my wife hates to watch football, but in any event, let's go up and see. What do you want to go after, Mike or Eric? Mike's in trouble. Eric, you haven't touched.
I know. Let's see. I think Mike saw something about Mary, so I'm going to go with Eric.
Eric, she doesn't think you saw There's Something About Mary, and you don't know who was in it. Is she right?
Well, Peter, I did see something. There's Something About Mary, and I don't remember seeing John Elway, Montana, or Marino, so I chose A.
Yeah, and you chose right. You got $1,000, and the choir is very happy about that. May I have $1,000, please? Withdrawal from your account. you're at $8,000, and you can still go after Mike, who you think saw something about Mary. What do you think?
I think I better move on.
Moving on. Well, listen, we got one strike on Mike. I got to see if you would have struck him out. Mike, did you know the answer?
That movie was hilarious. I got the right answer.
Oh, okay. You were right. Let's move on to the next question. Folks on the internet and phone and my satellite, here's the question. The running of the bulls is an annual event in A, in Mexico City, B, in Pamplona, Spain, C, on Wall Street, D, in Laramie, Wyoming. The running of the bulls is an annual event, A, in Mexico City, B, in Pamplona, Spain, C, on Wall Street, D, in Laramie, Wyoming. Mike and Eric are locked in. Donna.
I personally would like to see it in Laramie, Wyoming, but it's B, Pamplona, Spain.
It is B, Pamplona, Spain. That's correct. Who do you want to take on, Mike or Eric?
Mike.
Going back at you, Mike. Wants to get you out of here. If you're wrong, you're gone. Tell me about the running of the bulls.
Running of the Bulls is a great event they hold every year. It's kind of crazy. I'd like to do it, especially when I get the answer right.
Pamplona, Spain. You got your first $1,000. Okay. The whole gang loves that. I need $1,000, please, Donna. Thank you very much. Okay, you can still go after Eric, who doesn't have any strikes, if you so choose.
No.
No, we're going to move on. Okay, let's go to the next question, number 6. And it's folks' phone, folks' internet, satellite. Here it is. Which composer thought he poisoned a famous rival? A, Scarlatti, B, Salieri, C, Scriabin, D, Chopin. Which composer thought he poisoned a famous rival? A, Scarlatti, B, Salieri, C, Scriabin, or D, Chopin? Mike, you need to lock in. He's trying to find. There you go. Mike's locked in. Okay. Donna?
I'll say, since I don't have a clue, I'm going to say B, Salieri.
B, Salieri. That's absolutely right. Okay, very tough. Okay. Mike or Eric?
Mike.
Mike? She wants you out of here, Mike. Talk to me about the famous rival composer. Tell me.
Believe it or not, I might not look like an opera buff, but
I got right. Another $1,000 for you. Tough question, but he got it. $1,000. You want to go after Eric?
It's tough. Yeah, I do want to
You're going to go after Eric? Eric, what'd you say?
Well, I did see the movie Amadeus, and I knew it was B.
Okay, another $1,000. Tough question. You got your $6,000. Okay, you're down to $5,000. I want you to take a couple of moments to think about it. Leon's gone. Mike's got a strike in 2. Eric's got $1,000. We're going to come back and play more and see if Donna's strategy works in getting rid of the other 2 guys. So stay with us on Paranoia Live. We shall return. It's Paranoia Live. We've got a great game going. Let's get right back to it. We're going to go to question 7. You've got Mike with a strike in 2,000. Eric's got $2,000. You have 5,000 left. You haven't used your knockout or your swap out card. We're going to go to our question, folks on the internet and the phone and my satellite players. Donna, here it is. The game Yahtzee was first invented A, on a yacht, B, in a casino, C, in a bar room, D, in a frat house. The game Yahtzee was first invented A, on a yacht, B, in a casino, C, in a bar room, D, in a frat house. I go to my satellite players, Eric and Mike, if you'd lock in, please. Thank you. Donna.
Let's see. I think I'll go with
I need an answer.
Okay. C, in a bar room.
In a bar room. No, it's incorrect. The technique is on a yacht. Cost you $1,000. Tough for you, maybe tough for them. Who do you want to take on?
Let's see.
Still have the swap out, you still have the knockout, or you have to take on at least Mike or Eric.
I'll take on Mike.
Mike, looking to get rid of you. If you're wrong, you're gone. If you're right, another 1,000. Yahtzee.
Well, looks like I'm gone.
All right. Casino. You're leaving the store with $2,000. Thank you, Mike. Enjoy that $2,000. Not bad sitting in your house and making some money. Take care. Eric's in the clear. You have a swap out. You have a knockout. You're going to knock him out? $3,000. Let me have that, please. All right. Remember, you have to have 1,000 left, and that's what you do. And Eric, we love you. And you're leaving us with $2,000, but thank you, and enjoy it. You and the choir, thank you very much. Bye-bye. You have $1,000 left. Now we're going to go find out what's happening in that interactive jackpot, because what's left in there is yours. What is left in the interactive jackpot? It is $2,500. That means $3,500 left. Do we have time to play the bonus game, or should we? We do not have time to play the bonus game, so you have $3,500. We're going to come back on Friday night and play the bonus game live with you. $3,500, it represents a lot of money when we go to that bonus, because ultimately you're going to get a chance to go after $350,000. So I'll give you some time to think about that, all right?
Okay.
So you stay with us. Congratulations, all right? In the meantime, you folks come back next time and be with us on Friday night when we play Paranoia live again, coast to coast, with folks on the phone, folks on the internet, folks on the satellite, and Donna, we got two trying to go after as much as $350,000. So you guys hang with us. We've had a great time this week. Thank you for being with us. Until then, it's Peter Tamarkin saying, get in the game. You can get in the game again with Paranoia next Friday at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Now, for most viewers, for the first time on Fox Family, it's In Sync in Concert. And with those on the West Coast, stay tuned for Sabrina the Teenage Witch.